Alright, hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This has appeared to be my first video on this channel where I'll be talking about support and resistance levels. How you can identify these levels, I'll be giving you 3 rules you can follow to find the best levels. I'll be teaching you guys how you can take trades and potentially make some profits. Let's not waste any time, let's just get right into this. So, what are support and resistance levels? Let's first start with that, alright? Now, let's say there's a resistance level here, all right? Now, how does price react to this level? Let's say we're in an uptrend, okay? We're in an uptrend, we're just casually going up, but then we hit this level and then we can't break through it, right? Maybe we go down a little, consolidate here, and then go back up, try to break through it, you can't. Now, the level where we can't break through it is called resistance, all right? It's always on the top. That's essentially a resistance level. Now the exact opposite is called support. I mean, it says it in the name. It supports the price to go up, right? It supports it. Now that's essentially all that all those levels are. All right, that's the best explanation, the simplest. You don't need to complicate it. Now let's get into the rules that I personally follow. These help me so much. So here we go. Now, rules for support and resistance. Rule number 1. The more touches, the stronger it is. What does that mean? Right, let's get my rectangle tool out. So there's a resistance. I'll be showing you guys the examples on resistance levels, but the exact same things apply to support. It's just the opposite, okay? Now, let's say price is making higher highs and higher lows, right? And then we hit a resistance level. What makes this level strong and more probable to play out in our favor is if it gets touched as many times as possible. Right? Now it keeps getting touched. We're not able to break through it. Blah, blah, blah. Right? Now, how many times did the resistance level get touched here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Alright. What does that mean? That means it's more probable it's more likely to play out an 8th time or another time. That's literally all that it means. If you see a resistance level and it's got like 3 touches, sure, that's likely to play out. 3 touches is actually decent. You're not really gonna see resistance levels with more than 5 touches, but again, the more the better. I personally look for more than 3 touches. Now the exact same thing for support, it applies, same thing, right? Swing highs, swing lows. What's price doing? Higher highs, higher lows, we're going up, and then we instantly go down. We swing low, we pull back, whatever you want to call it, we go down, all right? Now, when this happens, this means that there is a resistance level right here. I want to show you guys this on the chart in a minute. But just know that if we're going up, if we're moving in a direction and then the price just goes down or goes to the opposite direction, gets rejected, essentially, there's either support or resistance, depending on where price is going. Right? That's essentially it. I wanted to explain it further. Number 3, levels can change. Now, what does this mean? We have a resistance level here. Let's take a path. Price is moving up. Uptrend, higher highs. We hit a resistance level, can't break through it. Maybe we go down, consolidate a little, grab liquidity, break through this. Alright, now what happens here is, after we break through it, this level now acts as support. That's literally all that it means. If we break through a resistance or support level, it turns, or it basically becomes the opposite of what it is. Now, if we break support, it becomes resistance. If we break resistance, it becomes support. That's the simplest way I can explain it. You can use this to take trades. It is actually called break and retest. So we wait for a break of resistance, and as soon as it's broken, we buy right here and then maybe target somewhere else, right? That's essentially what it is. Now let me delete this. Now, those were the rules. let's go on the charts where I'll be showing you guys this in action. Now, another thing you need to remember, these levels, they're not lines, they're areas. I call them levels. Same thing, it doesn't matter what you call them. Just know that you need to use, it's better if you use a rectangle. That's the simplest way I can explain it. They're areas, okay? They're not just a line. You can't trend line this, guys. You can, oh, that's a Fibonacci. But you can't trend line this. So don't go for it. Go for rectangles, go for areas. So here, support level here. We can't break below it. We're struggling. We can't break above this level. Support resistance. That's it. Here again, this is actually a perfect example of resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches. Oof. See, that's more likely to play out. But on the other hand, 1, 2, 3 barely touches. Like, it's not likely to play out, is it? 6 touches here. 6 touches. And then we also see that it just slowly drops down, doesn't make a higher high, doesn't go here again, it just goes here, consolidates. Like, it's losing power too. So, see, it's not a lot of touches. It's not strong, is what I'm trying to say. Now, how do you take trades in this? There are a lot of ways, alright? I want to tell you something. We can already see break and retest is not going to be friendly here. Right, if this broke, if you bought here, we'd get destroyed. Okay, so you're gonna need more confirmation. This is also, guys, this is Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it's not friendly. All right, it's not beginner friendly. Struggled on this coin a lot when I started out. Now, one of the things we can use to find confirmations, they're called indicators. For example, RSI, Relative Strength Index. We can use this, helps us get confirmation. For example, right here. Let's go here. See how high the RSI is here? Signals a sell, goes down. Same here, same here. Not really here though. Not really here. See, it's right there. Some people would say, all right, but that means we should. No, it's. I personally wouldn't have took those. That's just not how I trade. But maybe again, RSI is not enough. Maybe there's another indicator that would have told me to sell there. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe because I'm not that much TA in this. I'm here to teach you guys support and resistance. Maybe another what was it called? Indicator you could use is moving average. So we have exponential here. Now what this essentially is, it's the average movement in price. Now, for example, 200 is a very key level. A lot of people use this for confirmations. Now here, for example, we can see, okay, price broke through 200 EMA. It's trying to break above it again. It can't. So here, we don't see confirmation here though. Here it's still bullish because we're above it. Now, again, that's just one example. You got to find your own strategy. You got to find your own techniques, see what works for you, what doesn't. I personally trade smart money. So I'm here to teach you pretty much everything that I know. I remember when I was starting out, I watched like 5 to 6 videos on support and resistance. All of them were confusing, and I just tried to simplify it here as much as I possibly could have. I hope this helped, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Right, and just peace out.